Hey, it's that time again, man. It's time to get out here, man, and change the world, man. I want to bring you something today, man, that I've learned, man, that is very dear to my heart. And, it's, man, we spend a lifetime, man, as man and humankind trying to figure out all the secrets to life and how do I get ahead and, how do I stay ahead and, how do I overcome problems? How do I overcome diversities? What do I do about getting promotions and getting advancements and moving forward in life and starting a business and having a better relationship or fixing the relationship that you're in? And I'm gonna walk you down a little path, guys. It's real short, real sweet. It's gonna bring you to that right there. Now, a little more in depth, and I'm gonna go into that. Okay. Number one, first step, man, this was shared with me a little bit the other day and by, a person I've been talking to a little bit and bouncing some ideas off of each other. And, I'm getting a real good message from this guy, man. Anyways, me, I walk in the front door of my house. I walk a little bit down the hallway. I take a left. I take another left. And I open up that door and I walk inside there and my head down like this right here and look up. Guess what? I found them, man. I found probably 90% of the world's answers that I've been searching for, man. I've known this all along, guys, okay? I have. The way it was put to me made me open my eyes a little bit. You know what's right there I'm looking at? Yeah, buddy, if you're on the same page with me a little bit, at least in the same library, you already understand where I'm going with this, man. Yeah, I'm looking in that mirror, guys. Getting a real good reflection of what my problems are, what my enemies are. And if you can't do that, guys, if you can't look in that mirror and find those problems and you still blame them on the rest of the world and you're still telling yourself, I ain't the problem, she's the problem, I ain't the problem, the job's the problem, I ain't the problem, the economy's the problem. Well, guess what? You're going to stay stuck, man. You might as well just pour you some more super glue and just set your ass down because that's where you're going to stay at, man. Now, something that I found out how to get us moving forward, how is to be able to look in that mirror and understand that we have flaws, that we have issues with ourselves that prevent us from doing the things that we do. And, procrastination, putting things off, not going out and doing the things that we need to do, entering into a relationship that we know we have no business in, that we think we're going to fix everything, a bunch of things like that. Then we get into them and we want to blame fault, put fault on everybody else but ourselves. But we got to get out of ourselves. But I tell you, the keys to life, man, the keys to happiness, the keys to growth, the keys to forward movement lies in very simple things, okay? And you can be religious or not be religious. You can believe in God or not believe in God. You can believe in the universe or not believe in the universe, whatever you want to do. But I assure you, you can buy into this stuff right here. These things are already inside of us. You can call it God, you can call it the universe, or just you can call it, hey, that's how I was born. I don't really care how you view it. What I want to do is I want you to be able to find that. We've got, I believe, a purpose in life. You can call it a purpose, okay? Or you can just call it, hey, these are the rules to advancement, the rules to living life right. Number one thing that we got to do, man, is we got to love. That's what all of us are searching for. That's what all of us are looking for. Now, you might tell yourself, hey, I don't need love. But you go in there and get in that mirror and get right with that mirror, you'll figure out yeah, boy, you do. Okay, all of us do. So if we can learn to give love, we can learn to help others. All of these other things are going to start falling into place. Talk to you about the rules of the universe. Talk to you about karma. Talk to you about planting that seed, sowing that seed, watering that seed, things coming back to you. All of us in life have experienced enough of life to understand that the more we give, the more we receive. oftentimes we don't receive it quite fast enough, so we stop giving and we just want to go to taking. And I explained to y'all it doesn't work that way. If we get out there in the world, guys, and our main purpose in life, man, our main stretch in life, our main focus in life, our main goal in life is to help others, love each other, love others, even when they don't love us back. And guys, I'm telling you, that's a difficult task. Yeah, I ain't mastered it, okay? I'm working on it. It's hard. It's hard to love that hateful, mean, cruel person. I assure you it is. But we're supposed to. You know, again, I don't care if you believe in it or not, but, you know, Jesus did tell the people, hey, love everyone like I love you. If you think about that for a minute, man, that's hard, guys. But look at it like this right here. You got that little child, they look up at you, and they give you unconditional love. No matter what, that little 5, 6-year-old, 7, 8-year-old, 3-year-old, they give you that unconditional love no matter what, man. No matter if you're that guy that drinks a 24-pack a day, no matter if you're a guy that shoots up some heroin or whatever that you do, or no matter if you're the CEO of some great company or the President of the United States, man, they just don't care. All they do is they just know love. They just know love. Now we gotta, you know, nurture that a little bit and get it to come along. But little kids, they know love, and then we get older and we get let down. We get stabbed in the back. We get out there in life, man, shoved around, pushed around a little bit. We start losing a little bit of that, man. Now, you've also got some unconditional love inside of you for your children, or maybe your spouse, or your brother and stuff like that. You know, could you imagine that if you tried to walk through life and you truly had some unconditional love for, you know, each and everybody that you ran into? And yeah, it's a hard task. Could you imagine how much better your day would go? You wouldn't cuss that guy at the store. You wouldn't flip that guy off at the red light. You know, you wouldn't yell, cuss, holler at your mother-in-law. You wouldn't get angry. You wouldn't get mad. You'd move forward with life, and you'd understand that people have shortcomings just like you do, man, okay? You know, you want to get mad and you want to get angry because this guy next to you won't see you for who you are, won't understand your potential that you have, won't move you up in the company. Yeah, but you're that same guy calling that guy an idiot, you know, to all the people around you. Well, that probably ain't gonna come back around too good. Now, something I've talked about is those doors, man, that open and those doors that close. And oftentimes we don't understand it, that door gets closed on us. For me, you know, the job that I had, I should have closed the door. I believe and I feel God stepped in. Hey, man, this ain't where you need to be going. This isn't your purpose. This isn't what's left of your destiny, and closed that door for me. And see, we have doors closed on us, and we grovel in that, and we don't take the time to understand that that's a growth time for us. Now, if we're walking through life and, you know, we're loving others, we're reaching out, we're trying to help each other, well, guess what, man? That faith in you starts to grow, man. You start to understand that although you walk through the valley, okay, it says walk through the valley. It don't say although you get stuck in the valley, okay? There's going to be valleys that you're going to go through. Some of them are unpreventable, okay? Death in the family, stuff like that. You know, guys, we can't prevent stuff like that. That's going to happen to us. A car accident or something along those lines. But see, you start getting right in here and you start getting right in that mirror, man. Well, guess what? That next reckless relationship that you consider engaging into, yeah, see, you think about that for a minute, man, and you understand all the values and principles that you're getting into yourself, and you find out where the answers lie at, and you get off in that mirror, and yeah, man, she may be beautiful, you may want to save her and all that kind of stuff. You realize that, man, you can save somebody. You can. That fella standing in the mirror, man, buddy, I'm telling you, that's the only one you can save, yourself, man. Now, you can take other people and you can try to instill good words into them, but it's up to them, guys. It's up to them to change, motivate themselves, move forward, and we can mentor people, and we can persuade people, and we can help them lift themselves up. But you ain't gonna change anybody yourself, man. Other than yourself. You can save yourself, guys. Now, there's some of us that ain't never gonna get it, man. They just ain't never gonna understand that. You know, we love that person from a distance, man. Little few words of encouragement, man. But when all that negative starts coming in, you can't do this, you can't do that. We just separate ourselves from that people. It doesn't mean that you know, we don't show any compassion or love for them. It's just we know we got to get them out of our life. We got to get them out of our daily routine, or we're not gonna be able to move forward. You know, I've been telling y'all, you know, about life and how things are going, and every day, man, I get to figure out that you know, although I might not have a big break, or I might not be able to view that big break or see it for what it is, that things are happening, man. Some shifts in my life, man, some circumstances that are starting to turn around a little bit, some support that I wasn't getting before that I'm starting to get now, some things that are going to help me with forward movement. Now, I told you guys, you know, that valley, when you walk through it, that's the part where you're growing, guys. You don't do near as much growth when you're on top. Now, I will say that you get off in that valley, you really learn about yourself a little bit, and you really grow there. You got a lot better opportunity to continue that growth when you get up there, man. But when you get in that valley, man, you gotta grow, man. You gotta grow inside of your spirit. You gotta, you know, you gotta grow inside of your confidence. You gotta grow inside of your abilities, your talents, all the things that are buried inside of you, man. You gotta grow with your creativity. You gotta get more inventive. You've gotta, you know, reach yourself out there and, you know, hold your head up when sometimes it's hard to. And eventually, you'll climb out of there. Many of us stay there, man. Many of us convince ourselves that what I had was the best that I'm ever going to get, and it got messed up for whatever reasons, my fault, your fault, and I used to say God's fault. And, you know, now that I think about that, I reckon since God closes some of them doors for us and that we ain't able to close ourselves, well, I reckon I can continue to say that, man. My fault, your fault, God's fault, it don't matter. It's time to move forward, man. It's time to get up off of that deadwood ass and do something about it, man. You know, life is tough, man. Life will push you down. Life will knock you down. Life will slap you in the face, man. Life will take things from you. Life will take everything in the world from you, man. And yeah, on that last day, man, take that old breath away from you too, man. But guys, while we're here on earth, while we're living, man, we're supposed to live life to the fullest. Now, I didn't know this exactly. I had a little bit of an ideal, man. And again, not trying to get all biblical on you, man, but if you got some belief in there, man, let me tell you something. Let me give you something that's a relief, man. And it's a relief to me. I promise you, man, because, yeah, I want to be king, man. I want to be king of the world, man. But I want to do it in the right way. It says that we're supposed to reign in life, man. That we're supposed to continually move forward. That we're supposed to continually grow. And when it says reign in life, guys, that don't mean eating beans, okay? Now, when you got to eat beans, man, you put a little salt and pepper on them. If you don't, man, just, you know, eat them beans, man, enjoy them, be grateful for them, man, because that's what we're supposed to do when we're in that valley. But, guys, there's nothing wrong with us getting on top of the mountain, man, and shining, man, being king, man. There's nothing wrong with that. We're supposed to reign on our days on earth. Now, we got a mansion, we got a castle, we got crystal glasses, we got, any kind of champagne you can think of, high-dollar bottles of wine, and Maseratis and Ferraris and Porsches and everything in the world. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But guys, if you love that more than you love life itself, see, it's going to overtake you. And that's when it says reign while you're on earth. Yeah, see, you got to be willing to let go of all that for the greater gift that you've been promised. For me, that is the key, and that's why I'm growing here right now like I'm growing. I'm learning to get a better appreciation for love, helping others, reaching my hand out, doing the right next thing, because those are more important to me than all of that. But I've come to find out, yeah, I made some money before, guys. Yeah, you can just be mankind, human being, and make you all the money in the world. Yeah, you can, man. But I assure you, man, it's a much easier task with somebody else with you. Now, told y'all many times, man, how powerful are you, man? Huh? How powerful are you, man? What kind of badass are you really, man? Yeah, well, I assure you, man, all the things that God's created, all of the things that God has done, but you ain't even a speck of sand, man. You ain't even a fraction of what God can do. Now, you got some God inside of you because he put it inside of you, okay? And yeah, you can go out there and do a few things without God, but you can't do near what you can do with God. And like I told y'all, guys, keep an eye on me, man. Yeah, I've done good before, guys, and I've always had a little bit of it in me, okay? Not like now, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm coming, man. I'm coming, man. I'm coming to change the world, man. And I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it a little different this time, man. Right there on that shoulder, man. Yeah, the king of all kings, man. He's gonna be sitting there, man, whispering in that old ear, encouraging me, pushing me, putting those bountiful gifts on me, paying me back double for the wrongs that have been done to me, encouraging me, pushing me to help people. And guess what? Yeah, over there, every once in a while, creep in there, man. Tell me God can't do that for you. Just like I was told the other day. What has God done for you? Yeah, see, I don't let that get in my head, man. I know what God's done for me, man. God's done a lot for me. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now had it not been for God. And, I need y'all to understand, man, that a lot of y'all, man, have had some God in your life and this and that. Man, get the rest of it, man. Start chasing that mystery of God, man. Just like you was some kind of crazed scientist, man, chasing the mysteries of the world, the mysteries of the universe, man. Chase this mystery. This one here, guess what? It got some dividends, man. Some large dividends, man. The largest dividend that it's got, from what they tell us, everlasting loving life, man. That's the biggest one, man. That's the biggest one right there. But the gift that we're looking for now, I ain't trying to put that one off on you, okay? The one you're looking for now is, hey, man, how do I reign now? How do I make it happen now? Well, first of all, man, you remove that part and not make that the most important part. Guess what, man? I've said it, and I've said it a bunch of times, and every motivational video you ever watch, man, tells you, don't chase the money. It ain't about the money. There's a bigger picture than the money. If you'll get that out of your head, guess what, man? Yeah, it'll come, man. It'll come raining down on you like you ain't never understood before. And yeah, you can ask me, man, hey, Tim, why you still broke? Well, because I'm growing, man. Because I'm getting to the point to where I'm going to be able to handle all these things, man. I'm going to get to the point to where God's going to let me live in that big old mansion, drive them fancy cars, and knows I know that ain't my purpose in life, man. You know, my purpose in life, man, is to reach out, help people, motivate people, push people, move people to a different level, bring people a little bit closer, and give people the opportunity to grow inside, have a better life for themselves, to reign and enjoy their time while they're here, understanding that they're chasing a bigger picture. You know, I've had nice things and I've had nice cars, man. They were cool, man. They are, man. But you know, I want all that stuff, but I'd rather have this because I know all the other stuff will come. I'm too creative. I'm too inventive. I'm too passionate. I'm too aggressive not to have those things, man. You know, put some task in my hands, man. Put a company in my hands, man, and tell me, hey, we failed here, we failed here, we failed here. You know what? Tell me we've been successful here, we've been successful here. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna raise the bar, man. I've done it everything I've ever done, man. And I know with the power that I'm putting inside of me now, man. Guys, I've done great before in every job I've ever had, man. I've always surpassed my predecessors, and I ain't yet been caught, man. Yeah, that's right, man. Them fellas that come behind me, yeah, they ain't caught me, man. And I only done that with a little bit of God inside of me, man. Yeah, when I tell you I'm coming, yeah, buddy, I'm coming, man. Let somebody give me some job, man, to run some multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go to college, man. I didn't do all that kind of stuff, man. You know, I didn't even finish high school, man. I was getting high when I was in high school, man. But you let somebody give me something like that, man. I assure you, man, that guy that was that educated Harvard man that, you know, made it happen, yeah, man, it won't take me long at all, man. I got something in me, man, that a lot of folk don't have, man. Burning, man. That fire, buddy. That fire's something else, man. Yeah. And guess what, man? You do it right, you ain't even got to burn nobody with it, man. I burned a couple fellas along the way. I ain't burned a whole lot of people, man. Now, I have been burnt. I have learned. And I promise you, a little different way this time, man. Keep watching me, man. I love every one of y'all, man. Keep your head up, man, and understand that you're a child, a daughter, a son of the Most High's God, and you were meant to reign, man. You were meant to reign. You were meant to have the world, man. You were meant to have all of it in the palm of your hands, man. Anything and everything that you can conceive, that you can believe. Yes, you have the ability to achieve that. It all comes down to one thing, man. How bad you want it, man. I assure you that's what it comes down to, man. Do a little like me, man. Reach out there, man. Ask for that help, man. Ask that fella to help you that already put all that stuff inside of you, man. Ask him, man, how do I ignite this, man? When you do that, understand. Yeah, you're going to have to grow, man. You want to be a man of God, and I ain't trying to tell you, man, I'm some kind of perfect Christian or anything like that. Because guess what? I ain't. Yeah, I ain't. I'm a man, man. I'm a man. I'm a human being. I know I got some God inside of me, man. I know He put Himself inside of me, man. I'm just trying to walk through life, man, do the best that I can. Keep your head up, guys. Talk to y'all again soon, man. Keep watching me, man. It's a coming.